Good afternoon, everyone. Aron here from the Worley Bugger Fly Company, bringing you your weekly Yakima River fly fishing report from the upper riverside. Big difference, primarily in the water flow this week. So we kind of went from that 2,000 to pretty close to 4,000 and still kind of going. So we'll see where it ends up. But steadily climbing every day for the last week for irrigation purposes, of course. Fishing has been okay still, though. Yeah, at least 19. A little bit of working for him, but plenty of good fish to be caught. Dry flying has left us wanting. Very rare, very few opportunities right now. I think once the water stabilizes, we'll see that come back and it'll be a lot better. Nipping really consistent right now. Haven't thrown the streamer too much, but I imagine it'd probably be all right too. Other than that, not a whole lot more to report on. Bugs this week, same as we've pretty much had. PMDs, green drakes, caddis, yellow sallies, and golden stones, of course. Just a heads up, if you're out here on the river wading and or boating, all this new water, it has absolutely been moving and moved stuff around. So head on a swivel, pay attention out there. Stay safe, live to fish another day.
Good morning, everybody. This is Steve at the Worley Bugger. It is June 27th. I don't think I was quite sure. 2024 here in the Farmlands area of the river, below Reinhardt Park. Standing on the man-made dike. Always tell folks, you know, a lot of people don't know it, but this portion of the Yakima River was actually moved by the Army Corps of Engineers way back in the day. Not quite sure why. It could have been because of the railroad, but slowly over time the river is trying to mitigate itself and move back to its natural state. And that's why we see the problems that we do here. And when you get down into the lower end, down around Ringer, we've lost a lot of bank structure there and roads to erosion. Ringer Loop Road was washed out a few years back and has been completely demolished by the river. And we know at some certain juncture in time that we are going to lose the boat launch at Ringer, which is the most popular boat launch on the river today. So, but as you can see, if you've been following us all spring, you can see that there's a lot of water in the river. They've been doing some releases from the Cle Elum and a couple of other releases from the other reservoirs. And they're bringing the river up. Today it's up over 3,000 cubic feet. You can see the little side channels and stuff are all starting to fill up with water. Now how high will it go and how long will it run like this? That's the big question. So just kind of a wait and see. Hopefully they know what they're doing. The river's pretty quiet today. As you can see, we've had some really strange weather. It's just kind of happened all spring. We've had cold and then warm, cold and then warm. Last week we had some warm temperatures, you know, up in the high 80s. You know, now today it's about 64 degrees, overcast. We've had some rain, some thunder showers. So you just never know what you're going to expect. So, you know, if you got some fishing planned, come you know, with all the appropriate gear. And still lots and lots of high winds too. Today the wind is supposed to exceed 30 miles an hour. But as you can see now, you know, Reinhardt is just full of trees on both sides of the river. So certain sections of the river will offer, you know, a lot of cover from excessive wind like that, but you don't typically always get out of all of it. But it's a great section to dunk into, and you know, lots of really good seams. You can see lots of places that you can get out, you know, from the boat and access, you know. A lot of times when these braided channels fill up with water, the fish will move out of all this really big water that you experience in the main stem and move into little side channels where they can feed efficiently. And then they don't have to burn as many calories either, you know, hanging out in the bigger water. So kind of fun little places to fish for the day. Another nice one. But some of the spring bugs are starting to disappear, and your summer bugs are gonna start happening now. PMD's definitely slowing down here in the farmlands. Green Drake's slowing down as well. Still some yellow sallies around. Those kind of come and go kind of all summer through even into the month of August. We'll see them, but it's going to get to a point where there's not going to be a whole lot of bug hatches happening. You're going to primarily have caddis going on, you know, in the mornings, or you know, in the late evening up and through dark through the summer when it warms up. It's going to turn into a big terrestrial show, you know, for grasshoppers, ants, beetles. You know, the trees here, cottonwood trees, are home to flying ants. Thousands and thousands, millions probably actually. And they hatch twice a year. We usually see them in the month of July, and then we see them again in September or early October. So be prepared for those as well. Not a whole lot more to report. There is a river access meeting today. We'll see how that goes. It's been pretty slow going again. I know a lot of the folks that are sitting on the committee are frustrated, but government does not move quickly. So hopefully some good things will be able to report. We won't have a report next week. 4th of July, we're taking some time off. Well deserved, at least in our opinion. And gonna go on vacation and spend a little bit of time with some special people. But we will return after that and have an update for you that second week of July. So everybody enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Hope you're able to hang out with family and friends as well. Have some fun, be safe, and give the Pro Shop a call. We will be closed on the 4th of July, but we'll reopen the day after. So if you have any questions, just let us know. We are got to kind of pardon our mess at the Pro Shop. We did finish up our expansion, and we're moving stuff around and slowly bringing in, well, in the month of July we'll be adding probably around 500 or 600 different new fly tying materials. So that'll be exciting for all the fly tyers out there. Just saw a big fish come up here in our eyes in the side channel. So until then, everybody, Have a great weekend and a great 4th of July.
If you have any questions or would like to do a guided fly fishing trip with us, feel free to call the Pro Shop. We'd love to see you out here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. We'll see you out here. Tight lines.